Hi guys, how you doing? Well, welcome back and thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed and has been watching my videos. It's really made my week, thank you. So today is my very first makeup tutorial. So asking around my friends what they'd like to see is just an everyday makeup look. So that's what I'm going to start with, and then next week hopefully I've had a little bit of inspiration from my very good friend Joanna. And she would like to see a festival makeup look, so hopefully I'll be able to work on that next week. But today is going to be an everyday makeup look, really pretty and just not too much, but just what you would wear going to work, maybe even slightly taking you into a date night, something like that. So just a really pretty general everyday makeup look. Okay, so to start with, I have already cleansed, toned and moisturised, and I've used Benefit's Total Moisture Cream today because it's a great base for makeup. And I have already applied my primer, which is e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, love it at the minute. And then I applied Professional by Benefit to areas that needed it. So that's created a really nice dewy surface for me to start working on. So I change my makeup all the time, and that includes things like my base, and I just play around with different products. So today I'm going to use a bit of Max Factor Miracle Touch, and that is in Warm Almond. So I haven't used much of their products, but I said I'd give this one a go. So I'm going to use my trusty beauty blender, and I'm going to start with a bit of base. So obviously everybody does this 100% different. I think foundation is a very personal thing. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. So just get it on. I guess start with a smaller amount and then you can always add to it. I know a lot of people start with eye makeup first, and if I'm doing a heavy eye look or a smoky eye look, I probably would too, but for a general look that we can say is fairly safe and not going to be dropping a lot of shadow onto the cheeks, I'm just going to start with the basics and work my way around my face. Please excuse my eyebrows and my hair and my nails, like it's the end of the month and I can't wait for payday so I can go and get beautified again. Hair, probably going to go for some mad crazy colour this time, I think. Yep, all time for change. Nails, because I can actually have nails in my new job now. First time in about 15 years. So exciting. And maybe going to get my lashes tinted. Definitely making a trip to the Benefit Brow Bar to get my eyebrows done. And then perhaps I'll start feeling a little bit more like that. And you can always blend later. So that's my base done and I'm quite happy with that. It's a fairly nice, it's a nice coverage. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so next I'm going to conceal. I know some people do it before and after. Well, I just leave that up to you, but this is what I do. So I'm going to take a flat concealer brush and I'm using Boing by Benefit. And this one came in a Christmas set, which is really handy because it's the lighter shade and the medium shade, which I sort of blend in between the two. So I'm taking a lighter shade just around the eyes, around the eye area. Take a small amount up underneath the brow bone to highlight, and take some just up and around the brow. So I've got work today, so I need to keep it fairly neutral, but I still like to wear some and I still like it to be quite girly, so that's the look we're going for. Plus I've been quite poorly over the weekend and I think people thought I looked a bit yucky. I certainly felt it. Did not feel myself, so there I was with no makeup, so I better make a bit more of an effort today. Blending around those areas again. Okay, next I'm going to apply a little bit of Erase Placed by Benefit, again underneath the eye. Okay, so that is my base. And what I'm going to do next is just apply a bit of Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. It's an eye primer, so fabulous for holding your eyeshadow on. So I don't know, I can't remember if I told you guys in my last video, but that's the sort of, after finishing with Clinique, that was the area that I ended up in really when I started my business. It was general makeup actually, and event makeup that I sort of specialise in, but I ended up doing wedding makeup. So I've spent a lot of Saturdays over the last sort of 5 years doing beautiful brides, getting beautiful brides and their bridesmaids ready for their wedding, and it's been an absolute pleasure every single one. So it's really nice to see people like Benefit and some of the other companies specialising in bridal makeup at the minute. It really makes me happy. So I don't tend to use a powder now to set things unless I need to, maybe more of an evening look, because I like to keep it nice and fresh and dewy, and we're going for a real sort of spring pretty look today. So next I am going to use some Hoola by Benefit. So tap off the excess. I'm just going to use their brush. No contouring today really, just a little bit of light bronze. So I'm just going up the angle of my cheek. So my camera just rudely ran out of battery, so just had to recharge. So I had to stop right in the middle there. That's not good, is it? Right, so back to it. So we've applied my base. I'm really sorry, my face is so itchy today. The hay fever is awful. Do excuse me scratching. So I've applied my base. Bronzer now, just a slight glow around the cheeks, and just to contour very slightly. So nothing much there. So next I'm going to apply a little bit of blusher, but before that I'm going to apply some Posy Tint by Benefit, so a little bit of lip and cheek tint, because it just gives the skin a real fresh pop of colour. It's a really nice pinky peachy tone. So 3 dashes on the cheek and rub in, just starting at the bottom of the nose and working upwards, and again on the other side, 1, 2, 3. And this is the same as Benny Tint, which I'm sure you've all heard of, another favourite, but I tend to use that more in the winter. You just have to work quite quickly with it because it's a lip and cheek tint, so I'm going to apply just a little bit more. Just to the apples. And as you can see, that gives you a really nice, fresh flush of colour. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of Max Factor's Cream Puff Blush in Lovely Pink. So it's a really fresh spring-like colour. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a blending brush. Really small amount because we've already got the colour there. Blend from the apples of the cheeks up. Next I'm going to apply a little bit of Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick, which is just my absolute favourite, and that is Platinum Pink, that one. They're all fabulous. The bronzing brick, I broke my bronzing brick. It was like probably the saddest day of my life when we were on holiday. Just smashed and hit the tile floor, awful. So I need to replace that. So this one is just brilliant for highlighting, so I'm going to take another blending brush and I'm going to take the lighter shades at the top there and start by applying some just underneath my brow bone. And some just down the nose. And then of course along the cheekbone. And take some of the pinkier tones now and sweep that across the cheek. This is so pretty for weddings. Okay, next I'm going to apply my lipstick. So I'm going to be using Revlon's Colour Burst lipstick, and that is, I really need to get some glasses, Demure Reserve. It's very pretty. So not bothering lip liner today because it's a really natural look. And I like these because they're not heavy at all. Okay, next, eyes. So I'm going to start by framing my eyes with some Gimme Brow by Benefit. Sweep that. Just work it through the opposite way to the hair grows. And back again. See if I can tame these wayward brows. They're so ready, they're screaming out for a waxing. Instantly thicken them up, give them a nice definition. So next I'm going to take Clinique's Superfine pencil brow liner. I've been using this for years, since my days at Clinique, just to fill in the sparse areas and just extend lines. Oh, Henry's come to join us. Henry is our beautiful little baby girl. Let's see if she wants to say, oh, Henry wants to say hello. Let's see if Henry says hello. Say hello, Henry. Say hello. This is our little baby girl. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, she loves being on camera. Say hello, Henry. Love you. Love her. Mwah. Mummy's little girl. Henry just loves going to say hello. I think she's like a bit annoyed because this is where she normally sits. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I'm going to use a bit of Smashbox Full Exposure. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to use the nice neutral colour just to open up the eyes. And take that over the lids as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go for something really neutral like this lovely ivory colour here, where it's got a slight touch of gold to it. Just going to run that over the eyelids. Now the full exposure palette from Smashbox is quite pricey, so you can quite often get the travel size ones like this to start off your collection. Like I said, if you're building your first kit as a makeup artist, it's always a good place to start. Next I'm just going to take a smaller flat brush and I'm going to take the glittery chocolate colour, that one there, and just use a very small amount in the crease and just work my way back and forward. So I have a small amount in each crease. Bring that down into the inner V. And now I'm going to take a buffing brush and just blend that. Okay, I'm finally going to take the gold colour and just apply a small amount across the lid there. Okay, so I'm going to take my blending brush and give a little dust over. Okay, now I'm going to apply my highlighter. So that's Benefit's High Beam, just down the bridge of the nose and across the cheeks, just a small amount on this occasion. I'm going to take my buffing brush. Okay, so that's my highlighter added in there. As you can see, I think the look's coming together now, so everything's looking sort of a little bit more dewy and a little bit more flawless than it was this morning. So next I'm going to add my Smoky Eye Pen by Rodial. These are my new favourites, and this is in brown. So as it's a day look, we're going to go for something a little lighter. So I'm just going to go through the top of the eyes and a run across the line at the base of the lashes. And the same on the other eye. Just going to apply my flick. Just a tiny amount there. I'm just going to go back to my full exposure. I just want to lighten it up a little bit. I'm going to take some more of the light gold and just add that onto the top now, just to brighten it up. Okay, next I'm going to apply my mascara, and I'm going to use Roller Lash by Benefit. I really love their real lashes, but this is my go-to everyday general mascara. So pretty, very, very vintage, very girly. So, just a few coats for long lashes that are naturally lifted. Again, mascara is something really individual. People do it very differently. I don't even think this is a tutorial. I'm just basically showing you how I do my makeup and how I like to do it. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't, scroll on past, because it's individual. This is how I do it. This is how I like it. I hope you like it too. I still learn so much from watching other YouTubers and makeup artists, and I think, wow, that's a really good way to do it. Maybe I'll do that next time. So perhaps if anybody takes that from my videos, then great. Okay, so mascara on, and that is the finished look. So I just need to do my hair and finish getting ready, and that is my everyday makeup look. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and thank you for all your support. I know I'm still learning and I'm still really, really new at all this, but I hope you enjoyed it. So it's meant to be really girly and pretty, and I'm really happy with it. So happy Tuesday to you all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Bye.